Hello everyone. Okay, so this is Ziki here and I am back with another video on the series Introduction to China, and of course focusing on Beijing. A few days ago I shared a video where I was talking about the 5 most used applications in China, which when you come to China try to have. I was talking of WeChat, QQ, Douyin, Alipay, and Baidu. Those are the 5 popular applications in China. Now, today we're going to be talking about taxis. Now, we know that when you visit a town, when you visit a city or any country as a tourist or however, or whatever purpose of your travel, you want to know how you're going to go by. How are you going to move from point A to point B? How convenient is the transportation in that particular country that you visit or that particular area that you are? So in China, in Beijing, let me just say in Beijing, okay, there is DiDi. Okay, so DiDi is the main taxi provider in Beijing and in China. It's called DiDi Chuxing. Now, DiDi was founded in 2012 by a man called Chang Wei. Chang Wei used to work for the big Alibaba company, okay, before he started this, he formed his own company for DiDi, for transportation. But DiDi has now grown to be an international brand which operates in South China. We're talking of Brazil, we're talking of Mexico, we're talking of many other, international destinations, including in Africa. They are in 2 countries, that is Egypt and in South Africa, where they provide transportation services. Okay, now Uber used to have their business in China, but because of the growth of DiDi, they were swallowed in, and the business wasn't just viable. So they were taken in by DiDi around 2016. Okay, now because a lot of companies started to invest in DiDi, such that it grew so much that even Uber couldn't just survive in the environment. So they ended up, DiDi ended up acquiring, Uber. So they now merge. Now DiDi has got different kinds of services that they provide. Their taxis, they range from express, which is those normal cars that we see every day, that are registered on the system. Then we've got the metered taxis, okay, which are more like state owned, something like that, but they're metered, okay. And then we've got the premium. The premium is the luxurious cars, a little bit big. Their services is faster, is a little bit expensive. And then they've got the lux, which is the most expensive one, where you can be picked by those high brain cars. It's usually for MVPs, okay, and because it's a little bit expensive over a short distance of time, but the quality of service is very great. But however, I have used all these, okay, I have used all these different categories that I'm talking about. I have used the express, the taxis, the lux, the premier. I've used all of them, okay. They are very, very, all I can say is overall quality service. But of course, there's some concerns of security in some years back, when a lot of people got problems when they were using the application, but it has since been improved. Now you can contact the police when you're traveling at night. They can call you, to find out if you're okay and everything else, so it has improved. But the general point that I'm putting here is, for transportation in China, when it comes to taxis, you use DiDi. DiDi means beep beep. Okay, so it is called a beep beep taxi hailing service. Okay, beep beep. So they've got a very convenient application. Like I said, it can be used in English, it can be used in Chinese. So when you're in China, usually you downloaded the Chinese version. Also international, they also have another version, so that it can be used either in English or in in Chinese, or the language of the country where they're operating in. Okay, so that is the convenience of DiDi, which was started by Chang Wei way back in 2012. Okay, now like I said, DiDi is the greatest one. In China, it has got about 80 million users. Okay, so every day, like per month, not every day per se, per month, about 80 million users. Okay, this is the month of July. By the month of July, they did about 80 million users. Okay, like I said, they have services like the DiDi Taxi, DiDi Express, DiDi Premium, Designated Driving, Enterprise Solution, DiDi Bus, DiDi Lux, Bike Sharing, Automobile, DiDi Financial, DiDi Food, DiDi. So the service is very wide. Okay, it's very, very wide. So anyway, the next time you find yourself, or when you're planning to visit China, just download DiDi. Okay, it's very, very convenient. The moment you get to the airport, all you need to do is just to type your destination or where you're going, the hotel where you're going to. The taxi will come and pick you up wherever you are. So this is all I had for you for today. And until I come back again with another video, is just divulging some basic information about China, about Beijing. Please subscribe and stay so that you don't miss on this and more. Until then, take care.